And now, your Fox 34 Weather Authority forecast with meteorologist Rudy Pearce.
Welcome back to the news at 9. Well, I just mentioned before the break that we recorded 3.21 inches today at the Lubbock International Airport, of course, a daily record. Here's a look at some of the other top rainfall totals from today. Shallow water, of course, that's where we saw the worst of the flooding here today, just shy of 7 inches. And that was just from today. But just below 2.5 inches in Aiken and about 2.25 at Reese Center, as well as by the Tech campus in Lubbock, and just below 2 inches recorded in Plainview. For the full list, you could find that in our weather blog on myfoxlubbock.com. Now, what does all that mean for the big picture? Well, now for May rainfall, this is the second wettest month on record. Just about an inch away from the record. We now have 11.64 inches for the month of May alone. Average for May, 2.3 inches, so well above average. Also, this not only is the second wettest May on record, but the third wettest month overall that we've ever recorded. The wettest month recorded back in September of 1936, where we recorded 13.39 inches of rain. I don't think we'll get close to that, but actually we might get close to the May record, as it does look like we'll see more showers and thunderstorms here over the next couple of days. Let's hope we don't get to the all-time record, but certainly could see maybe another half an inch, maybe even another inch or so here in the next couple of days. Now, all the rain that we saw here today led to this. Of course, flooding across numerous or much of the area, much of the South Plains. Here, this is sent in from Courtney. This is right outside of the Tech Athletics building here at the Tech campus. You see, this was... well, at one point it was a parking lot and it was a field. Now it just looks like a lake. Well, this was from earlier this afternoon. Of course, the flooding has improved a lot here this evening, but still some flooded areas out there. Also, we saw some large hail within the stronger storms here today. Some quarter-size hail were sent in from Joseph. This is by the Hillcrest Country Club in Lubbock. Lots of hail fell at once. Saw also some reports of up to some golf ball size hail with the stronger storms today. Here's another flooding picture from Lubbock on 25th Street, up to at least the ankles, might even be all the way up to the knees. So another picture sent in from our very own Henry Ramos. You see just a flooded parking lot. Saw lots of that here across the South Plains this afternoon. And of course, Jones Stadium could have had a swim meet out there here earlier this afternoon, just flooded across the entire area. Not only did we see the flooding, of course, the flooding affected most of us, or the majority of us, and that was the worst thing that we had to deal with today, but we actually had a confirmed tornado 6 miles just to the southwest of O'Donnell. It moved right on into northern Briscoe County, just to the northwest of Gale. Good news is, though, this did not cause any damage, no injuries, but we did have that confirmed tornado, so it just shows how strong the storms were here earlier this afternoon. Now storms well below severe limits. Could still see some small hail, though, within these storms moving down across our western counties. Do want to real quickly show you the light rain that is exiting the area off across the rolling plains from about Snyder up to maybe right around Jayton, everything continuing to push off to the east. Just some light rain there. Around the Lubbock area, we are all clear right now, but a little storm moving just to the south of Smyer, right on down towards Ropesville, and another storm right around Whiteface moving down towards sundown. Could see some small hail, maybe some pea to penny-sized hail within these storms, and also some brief heavy rainfall as these continue to move down to the south-southeast. They're moving pretty quickly, though, at about 20 to 25 miles per hour, unlike the showers that we saw earlier this afternoon that just slowly crawled their way across the area. Temperatures right now in the 60s across most of the area. 59 in Dimmitt, but 62 in Plainview, 64 in Lubbock, with a variable wind about 5 to 15 miles per hour. So we do expect these storms to exit the area here overnight, dip down in the low 60s tomorrow morning, warm in the low 80s tomorrow afternoon. Most of the models are showing the storms not moving through the area until late tomorrow. However, with all the moisture in place and with temperatures warming in the 80s tomorrow, I wouldn't be surprised if we see some storms build up here in the afternoon. That a cold front moves through late tomorrow into early Saturday. More showers and thunderstorms along that front. Again, we could see some severe storms and some heavy rain, so flooding will be an issue again going into early Saturday morning. Behind the front with the clouds this weekend, cooler temperatures as we only warm in the 70s on both Saturday and Sunday. But then mostly sunny conditions return next week as we warm back into the upper 80s and lower 90s by the middle of the week. Kurt?